Hey guys, Jake here with DetermiNATION. Today I'm going to talk about the benefits of using chains and bands in your workouts. Now lately I've been really utilizing chains in my workouts, and people have been coming up to me and wondering, why are you doing this, why are you using chains, and what are the benefits? So I'm going to try to explain that to you guys. So in a bicep contraction, I have a lengthened bicep and I also have a contracted bicep. Now the point in between right here is the sticking point. If I go any farther, I'm lengthening. If I go any shorter, I'm contracting, as you can see. Now it is intuitive to see that anything past your sticking point will be your weakest spot. Anything short of your sticking point will be where you are the strongest. So when people are curling only halfway or benching halfway, that's because that's where they are the strongest. It makes them look the best. Now you want to get a full range of motion when you lift. You want to go all the way down, all the way up. But people won't go through this full range of motion because it doesn't look good and they can't lift as much weight, because as soon as they get to the sticking point, they get weaker, they won't be able to bring it back up. So in physiology, there's a term called isokinetic muscle contraction. Now this means the same amount of strain throughout a muscle contraction. So it'd get a little lighter here, get a little heavier, and it'd be the same amount of strain throughout the movement. Now in regular lifting, we have one weight going up and down. So it's easiest here, it gets a little harder, it's harder, then it gets easier again. So isokinetic, the same amount of strain throughout, it's a fluid movement. Now that is the easiest way to build muscle, the most effective way to build muscle. But there are machines that are isokinetic machines that are very unaffordable, very unrealistic. So by using chains and bands, you are essentially trying to get rid of this sticking point and make your contraction as isokinetic as possible. Now I'll show you guys an example of me benching with chains. Now, as I go down and as I get to my sticking point, the chain starts to hit the ground and it takes weight off of the bar, therefore making it easier for me to press past my sticking point. Now as I go back up, the weight is added from the chains and it gets harder, making that isokinetic contraction more realistic. Now for bench press, if you don't have chains available, you can also use bands. You hook them up on the pull-up bar, they go down around the bar, and as you go down, more tension is put on the bands to make it lighter as you get past your sticking point. As you go up, tension is taken off the bands are less of a factor, and it gets heavier as you go up. Now you can use this in many different workouts, such as pull-ups. As if you hang chains down, the chains will hit the ground as your muscle lengthens, and as you go up, there will be more weight added from the chains as they come off of the ground, as you can see.
Can't stop, addicted to the shindig. Chop top, it says I'm gonna win big. Choose not to life of imitation. Distant closer to the reservation. Deep funk the pistol that you pay for. This punk the feeling that you stay for. In time I want to be your best friend. East side love is living on the west end. Knocked out before you better come to.
So guys, in short, chains and bands make a more fluid motion, take a little weight off as you're weaker, put a little more weight on as you get stronger, therefore making that isokinetic contraction more easy to accomplish. As there's many different ways to use chains and bands, tons of different workouts. Go online, go on the internet and look them up. They're great to use. And guys, if you're stuck in a plateau or you're getting bored with your workouts, chains and bands can really change it up. It's made me really sore in the last few weeks, and it seemed to work really well. So that's all I got for you this time, guys. Make sure to keep asking questions, stay tuned, and thanks for watching.